What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the show with me, WillND, and my pal Jeffrey from Only Talk Sports. It's kind of a dead period for college football now that the portal is all rounded into shape, but still gonna find some other fun topics to talk about with the draft, 2026 predictions, and then mock draft best players in the portal and 2026 predictions. It's stay. I mean, I heard even there's that even snow for Jeffrey now, so make sure everyone's staying safe out there. Roads are still pretty icy, so be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody stay safe. If you do not have to get out, do not you shouldn't have to say that, but a lot of people get out anyway. And I've heard a lot of people have been having accidents and stuff. So that's not good. You don't want to see that. But yeah, I finally got snow. I got a lot of snow too, which is crazy. Usually does not happen where I am, but on like this big of a scale. So it's pretty cool, but I definitely hope everybody is doing well. Especially if you have been affected by snow or ice. But yeah, I know Will usually gets snow more frequently, but he definitely got some. But I think I might have got more, which is pretty wild. But like you said, kind of a dead period for college football. I mean, it's kind of like once the Super Bowl's over, you're just kind of waiting for March Madness. Like you got March Madness, like into the regular season of college basketball. Then you got March Madness, and then you've got baseball and the UFL. People care about that. There's stuff to watch, but yeah, it's an interesting time. So it's kind of like our shows recently have just been about a lot of stuff. It's like there's no central theme to the show, but I'm sure as you see NFL draft preview on here, we'll probably talk maybe a little bit about other things as well. I'm sure there's a few stragglers in the portal, so it should be interesting. Should be fun.
So this is Matt Miller. I don't know who this guy is, but it's his round 1 to 2 prediction of the Raiders. As Marvell Reese, Ohio State. Malinoa, Arizona. Ruben Bain to the Titans. Carnell Tate to Ohio State. Tackle from Utah to the Browns.
Do you think
Caleb Downs to? That's what I wanted the Commanders.
Yeah,
I think they should pick Caleb Downs.
That would be a good pick. I mean, that your defense is it's not good. I mean, it was porous this past season. Do you think Fernando Mendoza deserves to go number 1? Do you think that like he has nothing else to like?
I mean, the Raiders need a quarterback, and Mendoza's the best quarterback. So
I mean, that's fair. If the Raiders weren't if the Raiders weren't the number, they didn't have the first pick, do you still think Mendoza should go number 1 is more what I'm asking. Like, if they were, just say the Panthers would still have Bryce, having Bryce Young, but they were really bad, this season or whatever. Do you think Mendoza should still go number 1, even though
they shouldn't pick Mendoza? Yeah.
Yeah. But, it's hard to phrase the question. I'm just saying, do you think he deserves to be the number 1 pick in the draft? Regardless of who's drafting him is basically what I'm asking. Do you believe he's the best player in the draft?
I don't know. There's no one that's clearly ahead of him. So
because a lot of people I've seen said that he should not. I've seen people say that he shouldn't be the first pick. He's not that strong. He's he's like Sam Darnold or whatever. Or people are comparing him to Jared Goff and saying he should be a mid to late first round pick if he wasn't the best quarterback available. And I don't know if I agree with that. I think that he has deserved to be at least a top 10 pick. But a lot of people are saying that he doesn't even deserve that. So I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that, whether you thought that he really was a top 10 pick in your mind. Do you agree with Jeremiah?
Jeremiah Love going to the Saints.
I mean, I don't disagree with that.
I mean, I think he would be good there. I mean, Estime got a lot of carries for the Saints, so it would be good to have those guys could reunite.
Pretty high for a running back too.
Bailey going to the Chiefs. delaying a defensive back for the Bengals.
Do you think this is a strong draft, or
Another
you think it's
DB
weak
to the
overall?
Tennessee. I mean, for quarterbacks, it's weak, but in general, I think it's pretty decent.
Man, I would agree with that.
Yeah, Rams definitely need a defensive back. So that makes sense.
Mm. Ravens getting a receiver, possibly.
Tyson to the
He had some injuries,
yeah.
I believe, but he is good.
Another defensive back. Mm-hmm. Lemon to the Jets. Falk.
Lions were terrible on defense. Panthers
Yeah.
get a offensive lineman.
Vikings with a safety.
I don't disagree
Yeah.
if the Panthers do get an offensive lineman. I mean, you want to help Bryce Young still. I saw other drafts have Sadiq getting drafted to the Panthers. You know, at tight end, a lot of people think Panthers need a better tight end. But I mean, I think offensive lineman's fair.
No love for Mitchell Evans. Yes.
He's fine. I mean,
Yeah, I think Parker for the Thompson. Being slow. There we go.
Clemson did not. They did not do as well as the supposed players they have getting drafted here. They had a lot of highly, supposed like really talented guys that you see are projected first round picks, and they had a horrible season.
Mm-hmm.
Sadiq, they got
There's
going.
Sadiq.
Like I said, some people have him going to the Panthers, but if the Panthers don't take him, I mean, maybe the Eagles.
Boston.
This is where the Browns consider a quarterback. The Browns are always considering a quarterback every year.
Yeah, every year, man. Concepcion. 38 for Trent Williams. It's a disgrace that Dan Snyder fell out with Trent Williams. He should still be with the Commanders.
Another Clemson.
O line, yeah. Texans need O line for sure.
Rams.
Neal.
Some of these guys are all right. I mean, it does seem like a solid draft, but a lot of these guys just don't. They're not like, you know what I'm saying? They're not jumping off that much. Some of them.
Malachi Fields.
Seahawks. I mean, like Fields is a perfect example. Like he was fine last year. He's not bad, but I mean, is he first round draft pick caliber?
Bernard.
Jackson. Yeah, I mean Bernard. I thought like at the beginning of the year he would be a first round draft pick for sure, but I guess because his production tapered off toward the end of the season, more so because Alabama's offense tapered off. He moved down to early second in this mock draft. I still think he could get drafted first round, but have you noticed? It seems like there's a lot of receivers. This is a very receiver heavy draft. Because, for example, like I believe Omar Cooper and even Elijah Surratt have first round potential. They're probably not getting drafted in the first round. And in some years, they probably would have. But this seems like a very wide receiver heavy draft. There's a lot of receivers. We've already gone through like 7. So, yeah, Bernard could get drafted first round, but, I mean, it's not a bad spot here either.
All right, there we go. I'm back.
No, you're good, man.
No. Proctor.
Another guy that could get drafted first round, but he's just so, what's the word I'm looking for?
Inconsistent.
He's very inconsistent, but polarizing. That's a key word for him. He's very polarizing. Like, some people really like his upside, think that he still can be a great player in the NFL. But I mean, there's a shot 3 years from now he's out of the league. But there's a shot he has a great career. It's just, I mean, he's just not consistent, like you said. He's just not. Sometimes he's good. It depends on who he's playing against. It depends on his effort, his motor, the schematics of the play that the team's running. I don't know. I think he's definitely a boom or bust type of player. I don't know what kind of career he's going to have. No idea.
Mesidor.
Miami.
Mesidor's my age. I also turned 25 in April. Jeez Louise. Still playing college football.
It's wild, man. You got Pons going to the Giants possibly. I mean, I think that this is absolutely fair. I mean, I was seeing mock drafts earlier even this offseason, like so far, like 2-3 weeks ago, where people had him in like the third round. And I'm like, why should Pons get drafted in the third round? I know it's his size. I get it. He's small. But did you see him guard Jeremiah Smith? I mean, I think the key is, can he do it day in, day out, game in, game out in his career? I think that's the question, because he's young. Like, when he gets 27, 28, 29, can he still do that? I think that's the biggest question for him. But his entire tape in college has just been nothing short of remarkable. Like, he barely ever gives up passes. He has tons of pass breakups. He has picks to prove it, and he's done it against mostly all taller receivers, 6'3", 6'2", 6'4". If he was 5'11", 6 foot, he'd be first round pick, no doubt about it. But him being 5'9", I think how he performs in the combine, like his measurables, is really gonna determine where he gets drafted. Because you know how some colleges undersell like height, like how Pavia was supposed to be 6 foot, but he's like 5'9" or whatever. If Pons is like 5'8", 5'9", I mean, it's going to be tough. But I still think he should get drafted fairly high.
Thieneman.
Guy went from Purdue to Oregon, and he still couldn't beat Indiana.
Ramsey. The guy that Jeremiah Love hopped over last season.
Bet that was a cool moment there for Love, not for Ramsey.
Oh, no. All right, we're good now. I buffered again.
Oh, you're good, man. It's tough to run the big web pages like this, when there's a lot of, like, it's a long page. Sometimes it just doesn't work well.
All right, we're just not gonna. All right, we're gonna. I'm just reading it off if it's gonna be like this bad.
It's okay. Right. We can do that.
Peter Woods, 41. Antonio Williams, 42. Cooper, 43rd for the Dolphins.
Yeah, Omar Cooper. I mean, again, another guy that's kind of risen up lately. I saw a lot of people had him in like late second, early third. But, I mean, he probably should get drafted higher. I think the biggest question with him is, I mean, he had like 6 or 7 drops this past year. I wouldn't say he's drop heavy or prone to do it, but it's just something to monitor. But, I mean, man, like, you can't overlook some of the big plays he made, and everybody knows the Penn State one for sure. So, I think that should get him drafted in the top 50, but we'll see.
And then Ty Simpson's next, 44th.
Yeah, Ty Simpson. I mean, that that's kind of a fall, man. I mean, you think about like earlier in the season, he was being projected like top 10, and now all the way down to 44. I mean, I don't know if that late season fall off should be enough for him to fall that far. I don't know if you agree, but I mean, it's just he hasn't consistently performed well, all season long, and that late season slide for him really hurt in the minds of draft scouts. So I mean, that's why some people said he should have come back, and I get that because to possibly get back into the first round. He still might go in the first round, but it's just he does care about his legacy at Alabama, and Miami was going to throw the most money at him, and he didn't want to ruin his legacy like that. So I can respect that.
Said that not one scout would give him a first round grade during the Senior Bowl, so we'll see. Maybe someone else will. Then they have Overton from Bama, 45.
That's fair. I mean, he had a good season. I mean,
TJ
Overton was
Allen, 46 from Georgia.
Yeah, I was trying to pull up the site
R. Mason
myself.
Thomas at 47.
I can't even get it on her. It just doesn't want to work.
Yeah. Stowers, tight end for Vandy at 48.
It's good for Vandy. I mean, it shows their improvement.
Lee Hunter at 49. Max Ehenachor, 50th from Arizona State. He was doing very well in the Senior Bowl. They're pointing him
That's
out.
good.
He was blocking well. Heath Abney, cornerback from Arizona State, 51st for the Panthers. Christian Miller, 52, Georgia. Zachariah Branch, 53, Georgia.
You shot
Dominique
Branches that low?
I mean, it could be hard to get them the ball just because he's short.
It's fair. Just he did put up big numbers. He was highly rated, all that kind of stuff. You maybe expect him to be a little higher, but again, it's a receiver heavy draft. That's the problem. Yeah. So I mean, there were so many receivers we've already gone through.
Dominique Orange, Iowa State. Pregnon from Oregon, Manuel Pregnon. Keontae Scott from Miami, corner. AJ Hawley, safety, LSU. Logan Jones, center, Iowa. And then Jadarian Price, 59th from Notre Dame. I mean, he just had the fumble problems a bit.
It's kind of like Cooper with the drops every now and then. I mean, if not for that, plus he was in Love's shadow the entire time. I mean, as good as Price is, he always was number 2. So
they have Gabe Jackas for edge rusher, Illinois. Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker from Texas Tech.
I think Surratt's coming up, I think.
Yeah, Chris Bell from Louisville, 62, and then Surratt, 63rd.
See all the receivers, though? Like, Chris Bell was very good. Like, I watched him in that Miami game. He's very good. And 62. And Surratt, I mean, Surratt at 63, to me, it's almost criminal. Like, I know he got hurt a couple of games, but, dude, like, his statistics last 2 years at Indiana, like, how is he not higher than that? I know he doesn't have elite speed, and he's more like possession, type receiver, back shoulders, but like that still works in the NFL. That's still a key component to a receiver. So his route running is good. Just crazy that he's at 63. I mean, it's still good, but man.
And then they have Besantis from A&M, guard. That's the last pick of the second round.
Definitely like a lot of D tackles and a lot of receivers in that first 2 rounds. That was heavy on both. So if you need a receiver, you need a D tackle, you're in good shape. You need a quarterback, and you're not the Raiders. No.
All right.
There's a shot Ty
This
Simpson's
one's
gonna
the.
but we'll see.
Mhm. They got the best players from the portal, as they have Sorsby at number 1. Do you agree, Sorsby being 1?
What article is? Let me see if I can pull it up.
It's another ESPN one.
Is it just best players from the portal?
It says ranking the best players in the college football transfer portal.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can run it. A lot of times it doesn't want to work though. Let's see. I might be able to get it. Maybe. You see it? There we go. Okay. Sorsby at 1. I mean, for me, I think that there's a lot of quarterbacks that could have gotten this spot. I mean, you think about like Sorsby, Mestamaker, Hoover,
Kenny.
not really Raiola. There's a few. Levitt, we got Levitt as well. Lagway fell off, but I mean, there's a few other guys that probably could go here. I guess the reason that they gave it to Sorsby is just because not only did he put up ridiculous statistics at Cincinnati, he's got great size and he's only got a year left, so he's very experienced. It's a safe bet. He's going to go to Texas Tech and he's going to put up stats. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to put up stats. Texas Tech plays nobody. I mean, if Texas Tech does not go 12-0, it is going to be hard for them to make the playoffs. Like that's how ridiculously bad their schedule is. And he's probably going to throw for a lot of yards. And then you're going to have a lot of people wondering why is he not your Heisman winner? Well, it's because he plays for Texas Tech and he didn't play anybody and he did exactly what he was supposed to do. It's nothing against Sorsby. He played for IU. I like the guy. I just don't think I don't know if he's the best quarterback in college football. I just don't think so, and number 1 ranked in the portal. I don't know if I agree with that either. I just think that who else are you going to put here? It's just kind of like, who else are you going to put here? So we'll see. He's got to put up good stats. That's all I know. They got Cam Coleman at 2. I mean, sure. He's going to Texas. He's going to catch a lot of ball from Arch Manning. I mean, sure. Yeah. He's kind of young still. He's got a lot of potential to get better, even though he was already good at a horrible, trash Auburn team.
Had some good plays for Auburn.
So definitely, I don't really disagree with that. Levitt at 3. Again, to me, you could have him at 1. I think the only reason that he's not is just because he got hurt last year.
Great this year.
And he fell off a bit. But, I mean, part of it is that Arizona State was not as good either.
Mm-hmm.
For one, they weren't as good. Like, Tyson was hurt some. And the running back they got from Army was not as good as Scatabo. Mm-hmm. And I don't know the rest of their team. Maybe they lost some other players that we don't know about. I don't know. I mean, Arizona State's kind of – they're destroyed because, I mean, obviously they kept Dillingham, which is great, but they lost a lot of their good players. So I'm not expecting Arizona State to be all that good unless the Big 12 is just so bad that they still are good. But, I mean, Levitt at 3 is fair. I don't know where Hoover is yet because I haven't looked at this list yet, but I'm assuming Hoover's probably a little further down, and I'm kind of shocked. I've seen a lot of people have Hoover further down. Like, a lot of people don't think he's that good. Interesting to me. We'll find out where he is. At 4, we got – please. Well, I mean – I'm not saying this guy's bad. All I know is that he's definitely a flip-flopper.
Yeah.
Like, at high school, he flip-flopped like 3 times, and now he's flip-flopped from Deion to LSU. He's just a flip-flopper, and I know that's the day and age that we're in, but this guy is like the epitome of that. He's going to play well probably. He's going to do all right, but he's kind of like a Caden Proctor to me. How he even flipped Iowa to Bama, all that stuff. I don't know. He's a big dude. He's going to probably play well. A lot of people don't really care for this guy. I know that. You read the comments whenever, when he transferred and posted and all, it's not positive. So LSU fans will like him if he plays well, but I don't really think people really care. Mensa, another one. Obviously, people are not happy with him. because again, everyone's transferring. We know this. Obviously, Hoover left TCU to go to Indiana, and Riola and Levitt and all these guys. But the Mensa situation was just so poorly handled. It was so poorly handled. I mean,
it was a mess.
He signed a contract or whatever. He should be bound to it. And then he's like, no. And then he goes to court. Then they rule he can go to Miami. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to Miami because I want to be a first-round draft pick. You do realize
Daniel Jones,
first-round draft pick at Duke, right? You do realize that, right? Darian Mensah, do you know that? Because they actually had a guy. You just named him already. They had a guy. Not only did they just have a guy, not that long ago they got drafted in the first round from low school. We've seen offensive tackles from Central Michigan and Tulsa get drafted in the first round. Mm-hmm. That doesn't matter, dude. It's your play. If you go to Miami and suck, it's going to get scrutinized a lot harder there than it is at Duke. Mm-hmm. All right, so poor choice of words from Mensah. Horribly handled situation. And unfortunately, unless he just plays great, because kind of like how Kirby Smart wins, and since he wins, it overlooks all how horrible his program is and everything. If he performs well, people forget all about it. Oh, he's great. We love him. But this is not a player that people are happy with right now. And another player, I know we're not talking basketball, Bediako at Alabama. I like Alabama, dude, but my goodness, he's getting destroyed right now. Just these players, now that money's involved and the portal's involved, these guys are not your friend. The fans are not your friend anymore. These players got to realize that. They're like Renew said something the other day. Oh, Indiana fans are brutal. You do realize you're making an NIL off of them. You're not winning. Like, no one should be doing anything beyond, like, shouldn't be saying ridiculous stuff. You know what I'm referring to, stuff like that. But at the same time, you got to understand, players, you're making money now. You're making millions of dollars. If you suck, you're going to get called out. Fans are going to, on social media, it's brutal. Like, you remember the kicker for Bama last year. It was brutal. So all I know is Mensah is not a very likable human being right now. And it's a shame. All he had to do was stay at Duke. All he had to do was just transfer to Miami better. Didn't happen. So we'll see what kind of season he has. But anything short of a great year, and it's going to be even worse for this man, unfortunately. Up next, we got this guy. I feel like because of the Mensah situation and other situations that him and the rest of the Ole Miss guys going to LSU have kind of fallen under the radar. Because it felt like, I don't know about you, but it kind of felt like when Lane left, these guys were committed to Ole Miss. They were committed to Golding. Money's too strong, dude. It just is. And you can't blame them. I mean, you can't blame Mensah. You can't blame these dudes for wanting the money. It's just, it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good, man. I mean, this guy clearly, I don't think these players transfer to LSU because they love Lane so much. I don't know. I just don't agree with that. It's probably a financial deal, but what are your thoughts on what I'm saying?
I mean, guys transfer with their coach all the time, man. I mean, you can't put it against them.
I think those dollar bills had a lot to do with it, though. We got this guy, interesting, NC State to South Carolina. Again, showing how the SEC's NIL is still better. Because, I mean, South Carolina could have a worse season next year than NC State. But, you know. This guy going from Wake to Tech, clearly money. Tech's got a lot of it. Missouri to Miami, money again. Mestamaker, I mean, that's following your coach. You know, this is a classic follow your coach. I don't think people are upset situation. Sucks for North Texas, but I mean, your coach. It's kind of like Campbell going from Iowa State to Penn State, and a lot of them. I mean, that's different. That's a little different. The Ole Miss situation just got. That's different. It's hard to explain. You know. This is no one's upset about this. I had a feeling because Indiana was linked to this guy, and I'm like, no, he's probably going to follow Morris to Oklahoma State. And there's a shot. I mean, Oklahoma State might have a good year next year because they brought like a lot of the players. Maybe it's like the James Madison effect. Maybe they have a good season in the Big 12. Big 12 is not that strong, so I'm not putting a prediction on it, but look for Oklahoma State to be improved next season. We've got Minnesota to Oregon. I mean, these moves, clearly Minnesota to Oregon. Yeah. Come on. Daily following the coach.
Following the coach.
I mean, NIL didn't hurt either, but following the coach. Penn State to Tennessee. That's one where Penn State to Tennessee. That's just you know what I'm saying? Like they're about the same, dude.
Yeah.
They're about the same. I mean, I don't know if this was an NIL move or what. Maybe it was more so like Franklin's gone, coaching change. This one feels like it could be the coaching change. But a lot of these moves are clearly NIL. But plus he's a freshman too, like Franklin recruited. Shocking go to Virginia Tech, but again, Tennessee probably more. We got Omari and Miller, Colorado to Arizona State. That's an interesting move. It's good for Arizona State. Nick Marsh, shocked he ranked ahead of Hoover. Again, Hoover's not being highly rated, man. Like I thought Hoover would be like a slam dunk top 10 transfer, but no, not according to the eyes of the rankers. Nick Marsh, though, I think you could argue he's top 10. Like the guy at Michigan State was putting up great stats. He was their only offense. When they played Indiana, he scored the only touchdown against Indiana. The last 2 years they played, he scored a touchdown against Indiana as a freshman and this past year. And you know how bad Michigan State's been. So I think Nick Marsh is going to be very good for Indiana. I think he's going to definitely be all Big Ten. We got Trey White, San Diego State, Texas Tech. Not surprising there. Byron Brown, do you think that he is successful at Auburn?
I think he's better than what they've had, but I don't think he's elite at all.
Are you shocked he's ranked ahead of Hoover? I am.
Yeah.
I am. I don't get the rankings for that, but he's a good player. Did good at South Florida. I mean, obviously Bama fans know him well for giving him scares, so hopefully that he doesn't give him a scare against Bama. But obviously it's at Bama this time, so but we'll see. We'll see how he does. Then we got 18 Hoover. Finally, Josh Hoover going from TCU to Indiana. Again, don't really understand this. Let's see what they say. I'm interested. So go for Chandler Morris, blah, blah, blah. Got slinging around at TCU. He has enough zip on his passes, throwing a tight one.
Well, they said interceptions if you scroll up.
Yeah. Well, you need to cut down the turnovers, 33 pick, 9 fumbles. He can get the ball out quickly and hit receivers with numbers running RPOs. I mean, to me, it's more of a projection because, you think about Curtis Rourke. He was at Ohio. He wasn't rated at all. Goes to IU, plays with a partially torn ACL, and he was in the Heisman finalists. Not in, going to New York, but he was finished 9th in the voting. Mendoza, 2-star recruit, only offer from Yale, then goes to Cal with a late offer. And you see what he did at Indiana. I'm just like, Hoover was a former 4-star recruit. He had height coming out of high school, committed to Tom Allen, went to TCU. He does well there, but you got to realize TCU's not great. They're not great. Cal was not great. Based off Cignetti's track record, based off Indiana, it's more of a projection on my part that I think he's going to exceed what the expectations are. He's going to cut down on the turnovers. He's not going to throw 13 picks. He could, but since Mendoza and Rourke did so well, I just believe Hoover will too, but only time will tell, like the Asia song. I just think that I feel like Hoover should be higher than this, but we'll see. Rocco Beck at 19. Sure. I think Hoover's better, but, Beck wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at Ohio State, and he knows the system. It's going to be the same with Campbell, so he could do well.
Sorry about this one.
You hurt me, guy. You should have just went to Texas, dude. I would have. You should have just gone to Texas. Should have just gone originally. Just why? Okay, so we got Justice Haynes going from Michigan to Georgia Tech. This is a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, like starting running back in
I know his brother went to play at Georgia Tech.
I guess. It's just strange because, I mean, NIL ain't as good at Tech.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously former Bama running back, very interesting. Trey Richardson, Vandy to Louisville. It's good for Austin. Horton. I don't get this either, man. I mean, dude's going to be a starting receiver next year at Alabama. It's like, what are we doing? But whatever. I mean, NIL, I guess. Some people are like, oh, the fit. I mean, I don't know, man. The portal don't make any sense. I don't get this, man. Horton going Miami, Bama, A&M. I don't know. Is what it is. Reed Harris from Boston College, Arizona State. And Arizona State got a couple of good, highly ranked guys. It's good for Dillingham. We'll see. Auburn to Georgia. Arkansas to Texas. That's not sure. 6'5", what? Is that a typo? What?
Massive.
Dude. 6'5", 387. There's no way. Outstanding run interference with.
You had to record a sack. Isn't great, but.
Impressive total given his size. Hey. 6'5", 387. That's going to be tough to hold up in the NFL. That, to me, like you got to get down a little bit, but we'll see. DeAndre Moore, Texas to Colorado. That's a transfer down. Put together 2 productive seasons, logging 77 career. That's weird. I'm guessing because they got Coleman.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be shadowed.
Overshadowed.
But I mean, Colorado trash, man. Like, Colorado sucks. KO Wildcats in North Texas, Oklahoma State, following Morris. Ugh. Dude, it's like Texas got this guy, and they got him first. It's like, whatever. Gonna have that tandem going on at back, hoping that helps Manning. Dude, he shouldn't even be ranked.
Nah, yeah.
Why is he even ranked, dude? Like, he's not even gonna play. You're ranking a guy who's not even going to play. Come on, man. Like, Raiola, he's trying to do the Dante Moore learning from Bo Nix thing. It's like, oh, I could learn from Dante Moore, and then it'll be my time. I don't know. I don't understand this move by him. I don't get it.
I mean, I guess he wants to get better. Oh.
Yeah, well, he better learn a lot next year because he's going to get one more crack at it.
Well, he'll redshirt this year and then have 2 more years.
Yeah, well, fair. It's fair, but still. Interesting. What he brings to Oregon. This is an excellent pickup considering his circumstances. How many other top transfer core will be open and backing up Dante Moore? Lagway. Ooh, fall from grace, dude. Florida to Baylor. I mean, I heard there were rumors that Duke was one of them, but he's staying at Baylor, it seems, right?
Yeah.
Staying at Baylor. Yeah, he's got to do better next year. James. Oh,
God. Sorry.
No comment. Lance Hurd, Tennessee to Kentucky. That's a again the rivalry transfers. Just why? Like, do you care at all about your rival, man? Like, whatever. We got Benefield, Boise State to LSU. I mean, it's a good move for him. Big step up. Ricardo Jones, Clemson to Vandy. Made a bunch of big plays. That's a bad look for Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson's not looking good.
Yeah, Troy Vease's best pickup was place carrier Connor Hawkins by the Buckeyes. That was a good pickup for y'all. He's like, hey, because I skipped past James Smith. I just don't want to talk about it, man. I don't want to talk about. Oh no, here's Diesel. But yeah, Clemson to Vandy, man. That's tough for Clemson. Clemson to Georgia. Oh, man. Clemson's just losing everybody. Iowa State to USC. Didn't follow.
Do not follow him.
Adam Trick, Miami, Ohio. Not the basketball version of Miami, Ohio, but football. To Texas Tech. Clearly a step up NIL move. Oregon to Notre Dame. How do you feel about this game?
I mean, raw talent, gonna be able to hopefully stop the run for the Irish.
Yeah. Tompkins, USC to Bama. It's a good pickup. I mean, James Smith's ranked higher, so but still, I think he can be good in the rotation at D tackle. So I don't really have much complaints there. Experienced guy too, only got a year left. Russaw, another one going to Ohio State. Congrats to Troy and Ohio State. Singleton, Auburn to Florida. Dude, that's just what a move, dude. Auburn to Florida. Like what even is that move? Like you going from
lateral, I guess.
One failed SEC program to the next. You don't need to educate us, Diesel. You said that Indiana was trash and completely proved you wrong time and time again. So we're good. We don't need any education. Benjamin Brommer tied in Iowa State to Penn State following Campbell. Neal, Iowa State to Penn State following Campbell. Utah to Michigan following Dillingham. Yeah, here we go. Big lineman. Love to see it. 6'5", 317. Great size for the guard position going from Wisconsin to Indiana. I got no complaints with this move. It's great. Especially considering Indiana basically is returning like all of their linemen practically, which is even better. So, yeah, their O-line should be good again next season. Yeah, like so who's continue to build on the top 4 classes, adding highly ranked tier guys, and bringing Drew Evans, Bray Lynch. It's good. Duke to Miami. He followed Mensa. NC State to USC. Good for him. Another one following Whittingham. Penn State to Virginia Tech. So first one on here where instead of Campbell, it's got a Penn State to Franklin. Got a Franklin. Oklahoma State to Kansas State. Interesting move. Indiana again getting an edge guy from Kansas State. It's pretty good. He had 5.5 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, and a reserve role. So interesting. Yeah, I think definitely Indiana losing a lot with Kamara, Daly, and Wyatt. They probably needed another guy, honestly, but he's good. Some of the younger guys develop. Georgia Tech to Georgia, that's tough. I mean, again, these players, do they have a heart at all? Transfer to your rival, man. Go somewhere else. Go to Bama. Go anywhere. Georgia Tech to Georgia. I don't get it. Rivalry's supposed to matter more than that, dude. Oh,
there's Kenny. Kenny should be higher, man. Kenny should be higher than Brian.
Yeah, well, he probably would have been higher if he'd have gone to Nebraska. Okay. I'm giving too much credit to Nebraska. Hopefully, our Nebraska resident is not watching right now. But sorry for that. But I mean, literally, man, that hurts. You go to Nebraska and then the next day, I'm going to Kentucky now. Oh, that hurts, man. That hurts. LSU to Ole Miss. So the reverse. Interesting.
Yeah.
Florida State to Ohio State. It's good for the Buckeyes there. Florida State to Ole Miss. Auburn to Tennessee. Another interesting. I mean, I guess that's a step up.
It's a step up.
I mean, it is.
It's a small step.
South Carolina, Nebraska is good for Cornhuskers. Virginia to Oklahoma.
Step up.
ACC losing everybody. Auburn to Florida State. That's a step somewhere.
It's the side step.
Former Auburn corner Ashton. I don't think that was not a good pickup, dude.
Quincy Porter, there we go.
Shocked he's not higher. I guess it's because he's young.
Yeah.
You know, like if he had more, like how Marsh has the production to back up. You know, like if he was like a sophomore with statistics, he'd probably be higher. But he should be good for Notre Dame. Formby going from Bama to A&M, just like Horton. It's like, okay. Wake to Texas. Step up. Texas to Florida State. That's a step down.
Step down, yeah.
Ohio to Cal. I don't get this.
The sidestep, yeah.
I don't get that. Caden Lee, like when I saw him enter the portal, I thought he was going to go to LSU as well, but he didn't. He went to Missouri. That's strange. That is a strange move. Very strange.
Francis Brewer, another run stuffer.
Should be solid. Probably rotational. Maybe full starter. I don't know. Oregon to Bama, Terrence Green. Again, Alabama trying to reload on the defensive line. I mean, Jackson's high on him. So, to me, that's a good sign. But Kansas State to LSU, step up.
Step up.
Tennessee to LSU, step up. Cal to BYU, step up. Duke to Ohio State, that's a big step up. Rutgers to Cal.
Sidestep.
3 years, he had 111 catches, 12 touchdowns. He had injuries.
I mean, Cal throws the ball more than Rutgers, so there's that. I mean, Rutgers is more of a run the ball team.
Incoming trio of him, all these dudes, was an impressive haul. Okay, I guess. It's probably why. Kind of like how that one dude left Iowa, went to Purdue. Charlie Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. That makes sense. Makes sense. Tennessee to A&M. I mean, to me, I look at that as a sidestep, but it's just that A&M money. It's all about that A&M money, dude. It's so deep. The A&M money is so deep. Penn State to Indiana. I like this move for IU. AJ Harris was pretty good. Highly ranked guy. He was.
Yeah, he's good. That's a good pickup for IU.
Said he's coming off a disappointing year, but
Well, he was good the year before.
I like the move.
Yeah.
Winston Wagas, Ole Miss to LSU, another one of those. Keeley, that's good. That hurts less than James Smith, though, but still. Brody Foley, Tulsa to Louisville. Funny thing, he was at Indiana. See, after 3 years in a reserve role at Indiana, he transferred to Tulsa, and he ended up having a really good year. He didn't do anything in Indiana, which is insane. I mean, obviously, Tulsa's a big step down, but he showed that he's actually good. It's a good pickup for Louisville. Syracuse to Ole Miss, that's a step up. Florida to LSU is a step up. Nortec, another one of the Morris moves. Harvard to TCU. So I guess that's a replacement.
Yep.
Hoover. He already had a day 3 draft grade. How is he previously Mel Kiper's number 9 quarterback from Harvard? That's wild. Well, I guess it's good for TCU. Maybe he can do what Cam Ward did, going from Incarnate Word up. Bryant Williams from Louisiana to Arkansas. Why do they not call it Louisiana Lafayette anymore? Isn't that weird? It's just Louisiana.
I guess they want to be called the University of Louisiana. It's like
I don't know. I just pointed that out for the first time. I think I might have said it one other time on my channel, but I just think it's strange to me.
I mean, it's probably the school. It's probably to try to get more kids to go to the school. Just more regular students.
It's fair. Wayne Knight, James Madison, UCLA. There was talk he would go to Indiana, but because being at James Madison and all, but he decided to go with Chesney instead. Indiana did get a running back who has not appeared on this list yet. Interesting enough, but I thought they had a shot with him, but he went to UCLA. You got Utah State to Utah, another rival.
Not really a rivalry anymore, but
not really. I mean, it's all Utah BYU. Used to be.
Child.
Yeah. Well, Chip Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got Chip Kelly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chip Kelly and Jerry Neuheisel. Isn't that weird? Northwestern got Chip Kelly, and that's just weird, man. That is weird. Very interesting. Philo, Georgia Tech to Florida. Florida. Some Florida fans are high on this. I don't know. I don't. I ain't sure. Boston College to Louisville. Northwestern to A&M. Washington to Cal. That's a downgrade, man. Auburn to Ole Miss. Deuce Knight. I don't know, man.
We'll see.
Simmons. That's strange. Another one, Ole Miss to Missouri. So Caden Lee followed Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. I don't know. South Carolina to Miami. Parker Livingston. Indiana was linked to him, but he ended up going to his rival. What in the world are you doing? Penn State to Tennessee. Arkansas to Oklahoma, and Old Dominion to Wisconsin. Some Wisconsin fans are high, but we'll see. They just got to keep their quarterback healthy.
He's good at Old Dominion, but
they got to keep him healthy. So that's it. Those are the top 100 players. Shock Turbo Richard, running back from Boston College, did not get on the list. Transferred to Indiana because he had almost 1,000 yards last year at crummy BC. You would have thought he would have been on the list, but I was looking for him. But yeah, Turbo Richard. Good ad for IU as well. I don't dislike that list. I don't think it's bad. It's not a bad list. Some questionable placements, but
yeah. So this is hopefully this works. This is the Athletics 2026 prediction. As they are all in, as a lot of them are. Who will win the national championship? A lot of them are all in on Dante Moore coming back to Oregon and winning.
So Oregon has 9 votes. Notre Dame has 5. Texas has 4. Indiana has 3. Ohio State has 3. Georgia, LSU, Miami, and Texas Tech have 1.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking that there's no Alabama, but I'm also not shocked either. I mean, I get it. Alabama's not. They don't look like they're going to.
I mean, they lost more. They don't have that many players that are added to Bama, and there's more that are going away. I mean, not to pile on, but
it's still shock though. It's showing where they're at, which is not good. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'm shocked that Texas is not ahead of Notre Dame.
Well, Notre Dame just has a lot coming back, especially on the defense. It's just
because it's Texas. You know how they always overhype Texas? Yeah. I'm just shocked that Texas isn't ahead of Notre Dame. I'm fine with Notre Dame being ahead. It's just, for me, it's like, wow. Like, Texas. They always overhype Texas. Because, I mean, Texas is going to be the media darling next year until they lose. Or underperform possibly. I'm a little shocked Indiana and Ohio State are down there a bit, like 3-3. Especially Ohio State. I mean, Indiana, I guess everybody's gonna be like, oh, well, Indiana's going to fall off. I still don't know if they're going to fall off, maybe. I think some people realize Ohio State's schedule's kind of tough too.
Mm-hmm.
That might have something to do with it. I'm not shocked that Georgia, LSU, Miami, and Texas Tech are that far down. I'm kind of shocked Texas Tech got a vote at all.
I'm surprised they even got one vote.
Probably shouldn't even have got one. Mm-hmm. Not terrible. I get why everybody's high on Oregon, but it just seems like Oregon always falls short.
Yeah.
Like they get all the NIL, they got all the money, but they fall short. But we'll see. It could be their year. If you buy a team hard enough, you can win. We'll see. But
Oregon is all in.
I still can't believe Indiana won a national championship. It's still insane.
This is who will win the Heisman. They're picking Jeremiah Smith.
I don't know, man. Because think about it. Julian Sayin, the amount of stats he put up last year, he went to New York. Jeremiah Smith did not. And people are going to pick Jeremiah Smith to win the Heisman. It's not a receiver award, man. You never know, but you're going to have Julian Sand throw like 70% of the passes to Jeremiah Smith for that to happen. And if not, he's not going to win it. If there's too much split, we'll see. Arch, I'm not surprised. Carr, I'm not surprised. Dante and Sand, I'm not surprised. Chambliss,
if people don't even know he's coming back, though.
Mayava, Levitt, Tony. Where's Hoover? Again, like, I understand there's a shot Hoover isn't as good, but still, like, off the pedigree of Rourke and Mendoza being Heisman finalists and a Heisman winner, why is Hoover not on the list at all? Like,
I guess it's the interceptions.
I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just saying, like, no one said Mendoza was going to be a Heisman guy, including myself in the preseason. I had him higher than anybody. Remember, I had him 4th on my quarterbacks list. No one else had him anywhere. And it's like Mendoza won the Heisman. And Rourke had a partially torn ACL and finished 9th in the votes. I think Hoover should at least have a vote or two. But again, you know, I get the picks, but some of these guys, I mean, Mayava, Tony, Levitt, no. Tony's not winning the Heisman. The only way Tony would win the Heisman is if Tony or Jeremiah Smith. You would have to have the quarterback throw. I mean, think about it. Mintz is going to garner attention. Mm-hmm. You need a quarterback who's just so dull, like Mac Jones, okay? And Devontae Smith was just so freaking productive himself. And I don't mean that negatively toward Mac Jones. Dull, I don't know if is a good word. Now, he wasn't flashy in any way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, some of these, like, you could argue Mendoza wasn't that flashy, but guess what? Surratt, Cooper, Becker, none of them put up ridiculous statistics. Tony and Jeremiah Smith might put up great stats, but Sand and Mensa are going to take votes away. They just are. So, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Teams that will miss the playoff but will make it this year.
Notre Dame's not shocking at all. Texas is not shocking at all. BYU, I mean, I guess. LSU, Michigan, Penn State, Houston, Florida. Florida's
a bold
one. Dude, no. I'm not even going to say. I almost said Auburn had a better shot. I'm not even going to say that. Both Auburn and Florida don't have a chance. Like, what are we doing? SMU, Arizona, Georgia Tech. Honestly, the top Notre Dame, Texas, and LSU just seem like given.
BYU might win the Big 12, I guess.
If Texas Tech doesn't.
Yeah.
It kind of seems like those two are the top of the league right now because they're spending the most. I think Oklahoma State's a wild card. I think they have a shot. I think they have a shot, but we'll see.
We'll see.
No, there's more. Boise State, US. Shocked USC didn't have more. You think like USC would have more than Louisville? Iowa's not making the playoffs. Like, they're gonna go 8-4 every year. Like, come on, guys, we know this. Which final top 10 team 2025 is most likely to finish unranked? If they got Indiana, I swear.
One vote.
Are you serious, man? You don't believe in significant? The fact that Alabama has the second most votes above Texas A&M, it hurts. That hurts. You know how badly that hurts?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alabama has more votes than Texas A&M. Ugh, that stings, man. That stings. Who will win the Big Ten?
Who will win the Big Ten?
I'm going to say they're going to have Ohio State or Oregon. Yep. Ohio State or Oregon. Then Indiana, then USC.
We'll win the SEC. Texas probably, right?
It's Texas. It's Texas.
Georgia slightly ahead.
Georgia over Texas. Wow. I thought it'd be Texas, dude. I thought it would be Texas. With all that media hype, Coleman stealing those running backs. Man, it like, oh, wow. I'm shocked. But it's Kirby, man. It's Kirby. Bama with no votes. That hurts. If there's more for the Big 12, if the Big 12's net, okay, ACC, I'm going to say
Miami.
It's going to be Miami. Miami, not even close. Yep, Miami, SMU, Louisville, Virginia Tech, Clemson, Georgia Tech, and then Big 12. It's going to be Tech. It's going to be Texas Tech. They're going to have Texas Tech, then BYU. Texas Tech, then BYU.
Okay.
Woo! I'm shocked again. BYU 13,
Yeah.
Texas Tech 11. I'm shocked. Texas Tech's schedule is so favorable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what BYU's is, but Texas Tech's schedule is so favorable.
I don't know.
Which group of 16 will make the playoff? I mean, the ones that are always in the hunt are like Tulane and Memphis.
Yeah.
It's always like Tulane, Memphis.
Boise.
Oh, Boise. I mean, Boise hasn't been good, man.
Pack. They're in the pack.
Fake. That's fake, man. The Pac-12 is dead, and everyone knows it. That is a fake league. Fake league. Get out of here. The Pac-12 is history. Tulane with only 1 vote's interesting.
Yeah.
Washington State.
Bold predictions.
Bold predict. If they have Indiana again just being unranked, it's like, all right.
Oregon,
Indiana won a
USC,
national-
and Ohio State all make the semifinals.
No.
No.
No. No way.
SEC fails to make the national championship for the 4th
Is that
consecutive
really a bold prediction, though?
Mm.
I mean, is it the fact that you're saying for the 4th consecutive year? It's been 3 years already. Like, that's not a bold take to me. The whole point of a bold prediction is like that first one from Matt Baker.
Mhm.
It makes me feel like, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, USC is a
It could.
no. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could. You never know. I'm just saying, no.
Mhm.
This is like, that could happen. It could be a Big Ten team and maybe a Miami again. You never know.
Hopefully Notre Dame.
I would think the SEC or Notre Dame. I think the SEC could get back, but I don't think that's a bold prediction. But maybe his definition and my definition are different things.
5 of the 12 teams from last year's playoff make it back. Indiana, Miami, Ohio State, Oregon, Georgia. That's not bold, I feel like.
Is it bold because of who he selected, how many he selected? Because it could be more than 5.
Yeah.
It could be like 8. You know what I'm saying? Like
maybe he's saying, I guess he's saying who the teams that don't make it. Like, I guess that's why what he's saying.
Well, Ole Miss, I mean, they're a hot one not to. Bama maybe, since everybody's low on them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, like we don't know with Tulane, James Madison though. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of tough to say bold prediction because I mean, it depends. Like, is it because of which teams he's? Because I mean, all 5 of those teams.
Yeah, I guess he's saying who doesn't get in. Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
Trinidad wins his eligibility and leads them back to the playoff.
I mean, first part's got to come true.
Mm-hmm.
But if he does get an extra year, I mean, it's not unfeasible. It's not unfeasible.
Lane Kiffin's first LSU team misses the playoffs and opts out of the bowl game. Brian Kelly's ends 2026 with the ACC job.
Yeah. I mean, that first one absolutely could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a shot LSU doesn't make the playoffs. And I would not be shocked if they opt out of the bowl game. But that second one, man. Brian Kelly should stay retired, man.
Yeah.
He should just stay retired.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. That's a good one. But I would like to not see that happen. Georgia Tech will bring back the triple option.
That could happen.
I mean, they could win the ACC and make the playoff. But like bringing back the triple option. I mean, that's just that's a bygone era. I don't know how realistic that can actually work today. You can sprinkle it in. I just don't know. Like, Like, how much bring it back? Are you talking about like a little bit, or are you talking about like all the way? I mean, if you like, you sprinkle it in, but I mean, if they're running like 90% of their plays through the triple option, I don't know. But interesting. Interesting. Notre Dame will finish 12, taking number.
Oh man.
Hey, I like that. I like that. That's good. That's good.
That's funny.
I mean, honestly, that I would even like that.
Yeah.
I would be trolling so hard if that happened. I would be trolling so hard. That would be hilarious. With the Big Ten whiffing on its preferred CFP format and failing to secure an outside funding package, the league will make a future football schedule agreement with Notre Dame. The league will provide a 6 game each year for the Irish, including an annual game with USC. Notre Dame also will move its other sports to the Big Ten under the league umbrella in due time. Notre Dame will also join the Big Ten bowl. I don't see that.
I don't see it.
Notre Dame.
It's bold, but
it's bold. I just don't see Notre Dame doing it. They've had so many chances to join the Big Ten. We know what happened way in the past. I don't know. Like, Notre Dame is a natural fit for the Big Ten outside the fact that they're not a natural fit for the Big Ten because of, like, 2 things. And I don't know. I don't see that one. Never know, though, but I don't see it. If anything happened now, when is it? Another one. Yeah. 5 preseason top 10 team finish unranked. 2 teams that start the season unranked make the playoff. I don't see 2 teams starting the season unranked making the playoff, but you never know. Okay, that's a lot of bold predictions. And some school coached by Lane Kiffin will end up offering $10 million in 2027. I like that some school coached by Lane Kiffin suggesting that there's a chance Kalen DeBoer gets fired and then he's at Bama. Okay. Okay. That's funny. I give it a pass just for that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Good one, Bruce Feldman. Oregon will lose the Big Ten but win the Natty. James Franklin will take Virginia Tech to the CFP. Of course you hope he's right, Jackson. You want Notre Dame USC back. Yeah. I don't see Sellers rebounding and being a Heisman finalist. I don't see that. Jimbo, dude.
That would be insane.
Jimbo Fisher. Everything I just said about Brian Kelly times 10 for Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah.
Times 100 for Jimbo Fisher. Do not coach anymore. You've got it made, dude. No. No. The NCAA will suspend Pete Golding 2 games for tampering. Oh my God. But not Lane. Dude, if Pete Golding gets suspended but not Lane Kiffin, that's insane. Ohio State and Bama meet in the postseason in the Royal Ike. No. Bama maybe, but not. Well, Bama, would they opt out? I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Ohio State would not. No. Second one could happen. Arch Manning to score will be 1% more normal next season, which is a massive step up from last season. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Nico will make it. No. Some people forgot he existed. Teenage kid named Malachi Tony crashes the Heisman party. I mean, I think he could maybe be a finalist. I don't see him winning it.
There you go.
Numbers at Indiana lift into a top. Yes. No. Kate, you were right on one of them, not the second one. UNC is going to go under 500 again. Deion steps down. Okay, yeah, that's possible. Okay, I agree with 2 of those. Josh Hooper absolutely could be a Heisman finalist. I'm telling you, he could. And Deion could step down. UNC is not playing for the ACC title. No way. I would be more shocked by UNC making the ACC title than I would Malachi Tony winning the Heisman. For real. I don't think Tony's winning the Heisman, but UNC is not winning the ACC. If they win the ACC, the ACC's trash if that happens. Complete trash. Alabama will not win an SEC game in November, and Bill Belichick will walk away North Carolina from the. Okay, well, I agree with the second one. That could absolutely happen. Alabama, that's suggesting that they're not going to beat Auburn, and they're going to beat Auburn at home. They're going to beat Auburn at home. I don't even have to look at the rest of it. They always beat Auburn at home. If they lose to Auburn at home, DeBoer's fired. It's over. We're still talking about the same issues, unlimited transferring to Henry calendar, the events, the midterm, doing. No, absolutely not. They're not. They wouldn't change it that quick, about right before.
Yeah,
absolutely not. That's bold, but no. Marcus Freeland's already national champion and takes.
Could happen.
I honestly hope for your sake that it don't happen. I mean, I
hope it don't happen.
Win a natty and then not leave. You know, you don't want to do it the Harbaugh thing.
The second one you won't like.
Freeman wins a national championship, losing it for the Irish so large. No. I would have a hard time getting over that.
Yeah.
For your sake, I would, but I would have a hard time getting over that one. No. Do not speak that into existence.
This next one you'll like better.
Indiana losing arena and Ohio State in the Big Ten change. The Hoosiers bounce back. I could deal with that. It would suck to lose to them, but I would rather lose to Ohio State and win another national championship for sure. Absolutely. Same thing with Bama. If Bama lost to Auburn but then won a national championship, I'm fine with that. They don't. Mm-hmm. I mean, the rivalry is important, but a natty's more important for sure. Indiana will miss the CFP link to sick day. Never smiling again. Okay, that's a good one. I don't agree with the first part, but he probably wouldn't smile again. Indiana will lose 2 regular season games the first time in Cincinnati area for those who doubt that as a hot take, and those games will be home versus Ohio State and at watch. Part of his unknown. Toasty suggesting the Hoosiers won't have things put together another deep run of the CFP. Too much heat for this prognosticator. Interesting. Houston will be the next Indiana. No. Nobody's the next Indiana. Houston's literally been better than Indiana historically. No. People do not understand the concept of next Indiana. The next Indiana would have to be somebody like Rutgers. Like that bad of a pro. And even Rutgers, like, I think they were better than Indiana historically. Like,
well, they played a weaker schedule before they joined the Big East. Their schedule was so weak, so
fair, but still, record-wise, they were better.
Yeah.
Next season will be Davis when he's last. I mean,
that actually could happen.
That could happen. That's not. I don't even know if that's a hot take. Honestly, I hate to say it, but yeah, Mary Max the next Indiana. That's funny. Lane leaves LSU. Yeah, I mean, again, that's not even a hot take. You can see it.
Mm-hmm. Second part is interesting. DeBoer going to Clemson.
Maybe. I don't know. LSU finished with 1 or 2-way national championship or
utter implosion.
I can see them going 10.
That's it. All right.
Thank
you, Athletic.
You got anything else you want to look at really quick, or I got
pretty much it.
So.
Here we go. Jackson Kane.
I called you out on Fon Bomb. Hey, well, good, Kane. That's good. Free publicity, I guess. But that was fun. I was not expecting some of those bold takes to be like that. Some of those were really good, but some of them I was like,
yeah.
But that was pretty fun.
All right.
Appreciate everybody for being here. Like the stream down below, whether you're watching on WillND's channel or my channel, Only Talk Sports. Subscribe if you're new. Share the stream out on social media, and we'll be back soon. I don't know when, but I mean, a lot of winter weather going on all across the country. So I'm sure you'll see us again soon. We got Cade coming in at the end. $5 super chat. Appreciate it, Cade. Says Ohio State defense is reloading and they're going to destroy the competition. Could happen, Caden. We'll see. You never know, but do appreciate the super chat. And I'm sure we'll talk to you soon, Caden, as well.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.